So you're going and touring, obviously, in February. And Filippa, I'll ask you this. You guys toured the U.S. I actually met you guys here in Cleveland, but you toured the U.S., you played with the Scorpions, you got the band's name out there. Did that open any doors for you? And because it's very tough to get into this market here.
Yeah.
Did that open any doors for you? Did it really help you grow a fan base here? Maybe talk a bit about that. Because America's a weird market, and bands from Europe that do really well will come here. Let's say a band plays to 20,000 people. They might play to 500, so I'm curious how that works.
We played for 20,000 many times in the US.
Yeah.
With Scorpions. But like we have one song on the album, American Adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of a thank you to all the fans that we met, and because it feels like I needed something more because it ended so quickly afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, did we get anything from it? I'm not sure. We got fans, obviously, supporting us, writing, and we got to tour with the Scorpions in Europe because Klaus and the guys were very happy with us, supporting them. So they asked for another continent. But other than that, it felt like, what happened,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad that it's gone so quickly. I would love to come back and see for myself, and we got how many fans we got. If we could sell tickets for a headline show or something.
Yeah, it's always difficult because of the size of the country, right?
Definitely.
Like logistically, like when you go to like if you're in Europe, it's easy. The cities are closer together. The travel time isn't as crazy. In the States, what ends up happening, you get stuck on the East Coast, you'll play a bunch of shows there, you'll play maybe a couple in the Midwest, and then you have this long journey to the West Coast to play in like 3 cities. And then you got to figure out, okay, am I going to play in 1 or 2 cities on the way there? But I think the fact that the Scorpions, it's interesting because a lot of bands, when they feel comfortable with an opener, that's a compliment because a lot of these guys, they don't. And so they usually have to like you. So I think it's a really cool compliment that they would want you to come to the U.S. and play with them. And I think in a sense that, they're going to speak highly of you. And I think that might have maybe opened some doors for you because I'll be honest, I knew of the band before you came here, but the U.S. is a different animal because most people don't look for new bands. It's just how it is. So, but I'd be interested, to see what kind of response you get from the States with this record coming out, because I think, I think the production even sounds better.
We haven't actually done much with it since we didn't have any new album, but now we'll see. That's the truth. You're correct. I mean.
Hey everybody, Tony here from the Metal Command podcast. Again, I appreciate your support. Since 1998, I have hosted this show in one form or another, starting off in radio and now in the podcast format. Again, thanks for watching. And if you like what you see and hear on this show, by all means, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified anytime I do post a video. And if you see this program on any other form of social media, please give me a follow there. Again, I always appreciate your support.